Yo, what is going on, guys? This is the 4th Gen Gamer here, and welcome to my 2,000 subscriber Q&A. And I want to start off by saying thank you once again. The ask questions video, that was up yesterday or 2 days ago by the time this is up. And you guys really killed it. I mean, you left a ton of questions, and I'm very grateful for that. I only let it go for like a day, like full 24 hours, probably a little bit longer. Because you guys left just a ton of questions, and I need any more time, or else then this video will be crazy, crazy long. And some questions I did leave out because either A, they were too long, too personal, too inappropriate, something that I don't want to talk about in a video, make it, something public that, shouldn't be mentioned, or something that's just inappropriate. So, that's pretty much why I left out some of the questions. Sorry if your question isn't here. I know someone asked, like, what's your top 10 favorite Pokemon? Like, that's just, like, a very long question, and I appreciate it, but, I just can't talk about that in, like, a video for, short questions, So I'll try to answer these to the best that I can. I haven't really thought about the questions, I typed them into a Word document, I copied and pasted them, but, I haven't really put a lot of thought into them yet, so it's going to be pretty much just raw answers, it's not going to be like I'm going to go in depth with many of them, but anyway, here we go. Gareth Cleary, and hopefully all these usernames are typed in correctly. Hopefully I didn't get lost in the copy and pasting. But Gareth Cleary says, if you could be any Pokemon, what would you be? Probably Piplup, because I fucking love Piplup. I'm that Piplup dude. And I should be getting some artwork for Piplup soon as well, so that's pretty awesome. I would be a Piplup, and a lot of you guys said congrats in your comments, and thank you everybody, but I just, I put the questions in here, so if I don't say thank you, that's why. But yeah, thank you everybody that did say congrats, I appreciate it a lot. And Tyler S says, can you ask Elliot to sing Let It Go, and can I battle you over the summer? I have been asking Elliot to sing Let It Go, and I actually told him if he hasn't put up his karaoke, his singing of Let It Go by this next Monday, I'm going to like post a video telling everybody to like go bug him until he sings Let It Go, because he said 100 retweets and we're at like 120 retweets. He said he's going to sing Let It Go. Don't worry guys, I'm making it happen. Don't worry, it's going to happen. Make sure he sings that shit. And can I battle you over the summer? Yeah. I mean, it depends on, if I have a team ready or whatever. I just really, I don't play X and Y that much. I mean, it's a really fun game. I just don't do much in the post game. I'm not like a team builder, not a big Wi-Fi guy. Normally, the place that you can battle me at is Pokemon Showdown, random battles. I'll either put it on Twitter, which I'm going to play more, in the future probably, and I'll look out for some live streams in the future of Pokemon Showdown. We're going to do some X and Y random battles. So, Anthony Robotham, sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. How old are you? I am 15, turning 16 in the summer. Mark Lawrence, he leaves a bunch of questions. Do you think you can do a Pokemon series where you have 12, or no, this is just a long question. Pokemon series where you have 12 people that comment a Pokemon name and you can use all of them while it being a Nuzlocke. It'll be an awesome series, whatever game you get to choose it. I think there's a series like that. I think it's like a choice lock or a viewer lock. I forget, but I think it was like the Casual Kevin made it up, I believe. And I've probably looked to do that in the future. I always like to try out new variants. You have all the different lock challenges, and then you have the randomizers and the egg scramble or whatever. So yeah, I would look to try all that. I'll have to look into that, but yeah, I would look into that. Yeah, that would definitely be something that I would want to do. And do you think the Fab Five will ever do a meetup? And if so, where? If you're talking about like if each of us individually would meet people, I don't know. But if we would all come together and actually see each other in real life, that would be amazing. It'll probably be at something like PAX, PAX East. That just happened. Elliot went, and I would love to go. Probably will be a few years for me though. But yeah, that would be awesome. Hopefully we will. Dutchfly69, will you ever play Pokemon Zeta/Omicron on your channel? Definitely something that I want to look forward to in the future. Someone suggested that a while ago, and it wasn't complete back then, I believe. And I actually downloaded it. I think it might be on my computer, but something I do want to do in the future, maybe soon. I'm looking to do a co-op with someone in addition to the Sacred Goldstorm Silver one, so that might be something I do really soon. So look forward to that. Yeah, definitely something in the future. What made you start this channel? I think someone asked a similar question. And very briefly, my old channel, Juniper Gaming, it was a sports channel, and I started to do LPs, and then I couldn't do sports videos anymore, so I started to only do LPs, and then a lot of my dead subscribers didn't watch the LPs, so I'm like, hey, let me make a Pokemon channel. I didn't even do a lot of Pokemon Let's Plays on my old channel, but I started to do Pokemon, suggested by, hey guys, it's just 182, a really good guy. So that's why I started the channel, very briefly put. Two Glitch Gaming, my dude, put in, will you do a franchise in MLB 14 as a series? No. Like 99% sure it's going to be a no maybe slim to none chance, but we have the Road to the Show series on Juniper Gaming, so probably no. What MLB player would you be if you could choose one? Definitely Nick Swisher. Love Nick Swisher. Full of energy. Top 5 MLB players. Should have took that one out. A little long of a question. I mean, top 5. Nick Swisher, one of them. Hard to narrow it down. I need to take some time and think about that. I'll let you know though. So yeah. Yeah, Nick Swisher's my favorite, but I can't think of like 4 others right on the spot right this second. Blazner XP, who do you think is the most underrated YouTuber? Let me come back to that. I need to think. Least favorite Pokemon? Probably Dunsparce right this second. And have you considered, or still do you think about, you should quit your YouTube career? I read that correctly, I think. It's always a topic that I think about between school, parents, and stuff, other shit in life. I mean, at the end of the day, you guys really keep me motivated, and I do want to keep on going, and I want you guys to realize that I always try my hardest, make time for you guys, and, as much as I consider it, I mean, obviously, it's bound to happen at some point. Maybe tomorrow, maybe in 10, 15, 20 years, I have no clue, it might happen, I don't know. But, I still think about it, but, it's not one of my main thoughts. It's not like I'm gonna quit, right this second. Soundwave Slayer leaves some serious questions, some joking questions. What do you want to be in life? I'm gonna take this as something serious. I used to want to be a teacher, but not as much anymore. Now I want to do something with IT, technical stuff, like computers. Pretty much, put it briefly, I want to work in the computer industry. I just love computers. I love working with them, and you can ask a few of my YouTube colleagues, if you will, my YouTube friends that I work with, collabing and stuff, talking to on Skype or whatever. And I do help them out with some computer issues. And Galactic Elliot knows a lot as well. He helped me with some stuff as well. Why is I'm so swag? You are just your Soundwave Slayer, so you are. Why am I so swag? I am. Can you freestyle in this video? No. Are you about that life? Yeah. Did you choose the Poke Life? Yeah. Can I fight? Depends on who. And the Fab 5 Cypher? Probably not in the future because we can't rap. We cannot rap. Spencer Clark, what are your music tastes? My music taste is probably, I'm into more alternative. I like the today's hits and stuff. I kind of like rap. I don't really hate a lot of music. I like a lot of Imagine Dragons. I like a lot of Shinedown, if you guys know those groups. But, yeah, I'm more like an alternative, like not really hard rock, but I'm not really like pop exactly, so kind of like a mix, like Imagine Dragons is probably like my favorite group right now. Sevi Septile, he brings 2 questions. Will you ever try or play League of Legends? Probably not. It just doesn't seem like one of my games. The closest that I've come to that is World of Warcraft, and that was decent, I guess. Now it's like an old one, like 2003. Why am I so awesome? I don't know. I try. FIFA Dangler 360. Can you do an MLB Pros? Excuse me. MLB Pros. What the fuck? MLB Power Pros playthrough. Jesus. Okay. Can I do one of those? If I would, obviously, it'd be on Juniper Gaming. And I don't know. I don't even know that exists. I'll have to check what platform it's on and everything. But definitely something that I wouldn't mind doing a playthrough of at some point. That's actually a good idea. Maybe I'll look it up. I need a solo LP on Juniper Gaming, so I'll look that up probably. But if it exists, then I'll probably try it at some point. So yeah, it sounds cool. Thoughts about bringing MLB The Show to Xbox? Well, it's never... MLB The Show itself is never going to come to Xbox because it's made by a company affiliated with Sony, so it's never going to happen, like MLB The Show. Do I think about, another big company coming to Xbox? Yes, but MLB The Show, like, that's very specific trademark game. The Show is a PS3 exclusive, and it's never going to move to Xbox. It's just, I think it's impossible, actually. Do a Pokemon Cypher? I think that's half question, half command. I can't rap, so no, not really. I rapped once just for fun, whatever, just joking. Hey, go search my videos. There's one video hidden in there. Silver Espion 64. What Pokemon do you believe fits your personality? That one's tough. I'm gonna come back to that. That and the underrated YouTuber one. Most underrated Pokemon in my opinion. This one's tough. This one's tough. I'm probably going to take a few questions, set them to the side. I'm gonna pause towards the end of the video, and I'm just gonna take some time so I can think of a good answer. So that one I'm going to come back to. Do I enjoy making GFX? That is graphics. I do. It gets a little, not annoying, but it gets a little tiring when you get swamped and you get a lot of different people that want graphics from you. But overall, yes, it is fun making different designs and stuff. Lucky9827HD, what sports have you played? In a league, the only sport, actually I've played two, if you want to count one of them as a sport, but currently I play baseball. I love baseball. And I have played bowling in a league, if you count that as a sport. Backyard sports that I've done, though, I play basketball, not basketball, football a decent amount. I've played basketball very, very little. Hockey a little bit. But pretty much baseball is my main sport. I play football, not, like in a league or anything. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Mighty Gaming, and by the way, I don't bowl anymore, so if you're wondering that. If Pokemon was real, what would be your starter Pokemon? Piplup, oh yeah. WTK1, will you ever give me a rematch on Showdown? Sure, hit me up on the Showdown stream whenever I get my internet. How do you become so good at graphics? Were you self-taught or taught by someone else? If you want to say self-taught, I guess, it's just kind of like time. Time is kind of, what, I just find out little tricks as I go. I still learn more and more every day. I learn more tricks and shortcuts and stuff. Not literally like cutting corners shortcuts, but like commands and stuff that will allow you to move a little faster, a little more efficiently through graphics. So yeah, I guess you can say self-taught. I started off with Photoshop Elements 11 last July, and I think I've grown a lot since then, And yeah, that's that. Toxic Hydra, do you love me? Yeah, love you, brah. How do you start YouTube? That's a long story. Well, long story short again. I know my last Q&A, it was 25 minutes for 10 questions, so I want to shorten it a little bit here. But how did I start YouTube? January 18th, 2013 was my first video on Juniper Gaming, and it was all, I loved sports and everything. I still love sports today. It's not like I don't, but, I don't post sports that much anymore. I post a little bit on Juniper Gaming now. But I just, I started with a few other people. Josh K, who's my partner in crime over on Juniper Gaming, if you will. And my little brother, and Justin, who was on the channel for 2 videos, and then he got booted. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by how I started, but I started with an Elgato Game Capture HD, which is an excellent capture card for consoles. Used my internal microphone, which was, I guess, decent. It was a Mac, so it wasn't that bad. I don't use Mac anymore, obviously. And yeah, that's, I guess, how I started. Started with a variety of shit. Talon, I don't know if I lost some of the username, but Talon, at least that's why I have my Word document, says, if you could make the next Pokemon game, what would you call it and why? I have no fucking clue. Pokemon... I don't know. Maybe some type of mineral. I have no clue. Sorry. Josh the Mathlete. Good name. Like I said on Elliot's Q&A vid, continue the Emerald Monotype thingy, and yeah, the quad op. I kind of just kept that in there because that's not really a question, but I'm going to take it as when are you posting that again? Sin, his computer broke down 2 months ago. You might saw an update video on his channel back then. So he had to replay all of his Emerald and everything. So now he actually has it back, and I got a Skype message from him actually just now as I'm recording, right before I started, and he asked, hey, you want to do Emerald, So I don't know when it's going to be up, but we're going to try our hardest to get it back, on track and everything, and get that back to you guys. So thank you for the question, and X-Nimbus, I forget if it's X-Nimbus or Nimbus, but I think I missed, I don't know, I might have missed it. How do you feel now that you have reached 2K? It feels pretty good. I'm proud, I know that I earned it, and, I'm thankful for all your support. Can you rap? No, not that well. Dream job would be probably YouTube. I mean, it's, definitely not a bad job. If I can make, when I say YouTube, I mean a successful life while doing YouTube. I don't mean just barely flying by on YouTube. Being successful, that would be a dream job. What I would really like, though, is to do something like IT work, like computers, whatever, go to Best Buy, be on the Geek Squad, they make good money, guys, and do, YouTube on the side, and that's kind of a little bonus, I guess you could say. That would be, amazing, but, only time will tell. And favorite Fab 5 member, I asked Elliot, I'm like, dude, do you answer this or what? And I can't really say a favorite necessarily. I know that I do talk to, I can say this, though. I can say that I talk to Sin and Elliot a lot. I talk to them probably the most. I really admire, I guess you could say, I really admire Just Play Pokemon, because he just, I don't want to, say a lot, but, he just does a lot of stuff, between, real life stuff and YouTube and everything, and I don't know if you guys know, the workload that he has, but he just has a lot of shit that, he has to, he just puts in a lot of work, a lot of time and effort, and he really cares about everything that he does. And then Swami, he's just a great guy, just really a great guy, and I just talk to him a lot about like real life advice and stuff, and I really admire him too. And like I said, I talked to Stan and Elliot a lot as well, and they're all great people. It's hard to pick a favorite. Mr. Dex HD, favorite singer? I don't have like a singer necessarily, but Imagine Dragons is my favorite group. Do you love Milotic? I don't know if I love Milotic, but I do really like Milotic. It's a cool pokey. Do you plan on making vids until you're 25? Time will tell. If school gets really, really grinding, just really hard, then I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell, guys. But yeah, if I'm still making Pokemon videos when I'm 25, I'm definitely not going to be mad about that. Do you like bananas? Bananas are cool. Ryan McCormack, who inspired you to start making videos? Two main channels that stick in my mind of when I initially started making videos are Sports Gaming Universe and Purple Rodri. You have the sports, Let's Plays Pokemon, all that good stuff. Also, we'll be doing a franchise in MLB 14 with Josh K. I think I had a question before. I just didn't cross this one out. Probably not really. If I do, it's going to be in a live stream. But don't expect, like a full-out series like the Road to the Show is. That's kind of like spur of the moment, 321 plays games. What's your favorite thing about 4th generation? The look, the music, the atmosphere. It's obviously a big part of it's nostalgic, but I love the Pokemon. I love the additional evolutions. That's probably my favorite part, though. It's probably like broadly speaking, my favorite thing about 4th generation. It's got to be the additional evolutions that they added in. Like, you obviously have Electivire, Magmortar, Togekiss, Yanmega, Probopass, even the 2 evolutions, just to name a few. Just Play Pokemon, he Skyped me a few questions. What's your 2nd through 5th favorite Pokemon? I think he means from 5th gen, now that I'm playing through it a second time finally. It's tough to say since I'm only like 6 episodes in and I'm not incredibly far in the game. But I am really liking Darumaka, I can say that much. It's hard to judge. If you're just talking about my second time and just the second time, I would probably say Darumaka. I'm really loving Darumaka in this game. Really just killing it out there. What's the next big change you want to make to the Pokemon series? That's a tough one. That's a deep thinking one. I will come back to that one, along with 2 of Silver Espeons, I believe, in that other one. The Master Crook, first Pokemon game, Diamonds. Why do you think I'm the 4th gen gamer? Of course, nostalgia. If you can improve one thing about X and Y, would it be? Post-game, you beat the game and you're done, unless you're a Wi-Fi battler. What inspired you to start? I kind of said before, kind of didn't, I don't know. Well, to start Juniper Gaming, YouTuber-wise, was Sports Gaming Universe and Purple Rodri, and that was obviously, I also want to make videos to, make other people happy and shit, all that, teary-eyed stuff, I don't know. Greninja Shuriken, the last 2 questions before I pause. How did you get into Pokemon, or who inspired you into playing Pokemon? Well, how did I get into it? It was when I was, I think, like 10, I think. Everyone was playing Pokemon. I'm like, hey, let me get Pokemon Diamond. I missed Gen 3. I could have played Gen 3. I would have been like, 7 or whatever. But, everyone was playing it. I'm like, hey, let me give it a try. And then I stay up until like midnight one night, and I was like, holy shit, this game's amazing. And did you know that there's a ROM hack called Pokemon Ass version? My ass version, and will you do an LP of it? That's another game along with Zeta and Omicron that I really want to play in the future. And I played a little bit of it, and it's just like fucking weird. But it's funny though. Yes, I have heard of it, obviously. And I definitely do want an LP of it in the future. It's probably not gonna, it might be a solo LP. If it is, it's not gonna be for a while, because I have a bunch of solo LPs planned out. Co-ops though, I do need some games. So my ass version and Zeta Omicron definitely, guys are helping out with this Q&A. So, guys, I'm going to come right back. I just want to think about some of those questions that I want to give a good answer for you guys. So I'll be right back, and I'll give you them answers. Alright, so I am back, guys, and I thought a good amount, about some of these, and I just want to make sure I give some good answers. I think I have some. So, in terms of Just Play Pokemon's question, the next big change that I want to make to the Pokemon series, and I think this is a good one. I didn't research or anything. I just, thought about this one. And I think that multiple endings would be actually pretty cool. Now, of course, a lot of Let's Plays and stuff, they would, spoil some of it, obviously. But I think it'll be cool, what do you do actually, affects the outcome of the game. Because every time you play the game, it's just like, oh, same shit every time. But it would be cool if they can, like change how the outcome is based on for what you do. There are not like a ton of games that do this, but the ones that do, it's pretty awesome. So that's my answer for that. Pokemon that fits my personality. I did go on Skype for this. I'm like, yo, Fab Five, what the fuck? What Pokemon matches me? I'm actually going to go back and check right now. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I got a response from Cindy. He just said Piplup. I'm like, I wanted to say Piplup, but it seems a little redundant. But now that I'm thinking, like, yeah, I could picture, me being a Piplup. I think actually one time in Mystery Dungeon, you get to like answer all those questions and they pick who you are. I was a Piplup, so I guess that's not too far out. So I would probably say Piplup. Most underrated Pokemon in my opinion. The best I could come up with was Golurk, because Golurk isn't very popular, but I feel like it's a really awesome Poke. It can learn Fly and like just I don't know, it flies and that's amazing. It like hovers or whatever, that's awesome. And it's a fairy fucking killer with heavy slam, bam, sit your ass down, fairies. Except for Klefki, fuck Klefki. But seriously though, heavy slam does more damage to the lighter the Pokemon, or the heavier. No, I think it's like the weight difference. I don't even know. But probably Golurk. And the most underrated YouTuber, there are tons of people that I want to say, like Tiamat Ruler, Silver Espeon 64. I mean, just tons of different, I can't even like just endless. I know K-Mix does like really great remixes. Joel does great LPs. They're all really small channels and they do pretty good content or whatever. I know Prime Elections is also really good, but my probably the most underrated is Champion Cell. He's on my YouTube page listed with YouTube friends. Like I have a list there. You can check out his channel there. But I mean, he just has like he does graphic design and everything, and he's a really awesome guy. And sometimes you can just like tell when they care, and I can just tell like he puts in that YouTube work, and he posted 2 days ago and then 6 days ago, but like before that he was just like video like one after another, and sometimes you can just tell when they're putting in that work, and he's not cutting down on the quality or anything. He has some really good stuff, and he only has like a little over 100 subs. Tiamat Ruler has some really good stuff as well. I've been helping him through all this, and he's a really good guy as well. But I would definitely say Champion Cell. So anyway, yeah, thank you. Botch that. Thank you everybody for 2,000 subscribers. It's much appreciated as always. And you guys are what make me keep on doing YouTube. If it wasn't for you guys, that's why I asked you guys whether to do this Q&A or not. Just because if you guys aren't into it, then like it's hard for me to be into it. If you guys don't really care, and that's what it's all about. So once again, thank you very much. Thank you for all the questions. And I'm sorry for those that I cut out your questions. It just wasn't appropriate or whatever for this Q&A. And yeah, that's it for me. Until next time, this is the 4th Gen Gamer. I'm thinking either Hexlock or Sacred Goldstorm Silver tomorrow. At least, 2 days from this recording. But tomorrow at the point this is being uploaded, that's what I'm thinking. Hopefully I'll get my internet upgrade, but I doubt it. I mean, if I did, then I'll be streaming a lot more. And then we'll continue XD. My internet's been ass lately, so I can't really stream that right now. And yeah, thank y'all for watching. And until next time, this is the 4th Gen Gamer. And I'm out. Peace.